moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat.
Hey there, welcome to episode 3 here on Peaches SMP. This is season 3, and I am Dune Peaches, and if you watched episode 2, you'll know kind of where I'm at. We finished the witch farm on the last episode. If you're curious what the perfect little witch farm is, go ahead and go back and look at that video. In between this episode and last, I did decorate the inside of this. This was just a platform up in the sky, which I could easily fall off of. It did have the sorting system all worked out last episode, but I made it a little bit better so I can just go right through the portal there behind me, and it takes me right back to my spawn town house. Now, a couple things we're going to do in this episode. One, just like the title says, this is going to be the Perfect Enderman Farm because the server needs one, and they asked me to do it, or I volunteered. I don't remember. But we are going to put up an Enderman Farm, so let's get that working, and then we'll talk about a couple other things, and then show you how it becomes the perfect farm.
Peaches for me, millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me, millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out! Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
Okay, well, this is definitely not the best Enderman farm ever. In fact, I would argue that this is the worst Enderman farm ever. But I threw it together really quickly with the materials that I had at the time because we all need a place to pretty quickly repair our tools. And even as the worst Enderman farm, I would argue that it's so much better than a spider farm or anything else with the spawners to get our tools fixed. So I'm going to sit here and fix our tools. But real quickly, let me just jump into the F4 free cam, and you can see that when you do use this particular farm, it's got a couple faults. One, I flip this lever here, and the Endermen stop right here, and I swing. They're not a one-hit kill because this is only 22 blocks fall, not 43. 43 is required for Enderman. Whoops, I forgot that, which made this a really bad farm, a really bad quick farm, but whatever. So they can teleport, which is how this guy gets up here, and by the end of the day, when I'm standing here trying to get my levels up or fix my, my tools, there's so many Endermen out here and on the bridge, it's not even funny. So definitely need to fix that. I also need to lower this platform down, down to here somewhere, in order to make it a one-hit kill and make a proper killing chamber where, again, you feel immersed in where you're at. Now, how do I make it feel immersed all the way down? Am I going to truly build a tunnel with staircases that go down there? I mean, I don't know. That would definitely help out. Now, the spawn rates, again, are very good. These things are just coming like crazy, and they do attract, or are attracted to the endermite on top of the iron bar inside the minecart. That was a pain in the butt to get in there and on that thing, but it works very well. I could make this platform huge, as Enderman, I believe, can detect, an endermite from like 64 blocks away, so that could keep going. But in all honesty, as bad as a farm it is, like I said a minute ago, it does still fix tools. So I'm going to sit here and fix my tools up real quick, think about what I want this Enderman farm to truly look like to make it the best Enderman farm ever, which we'll come back to a little closer to the end of this episode, because now I want to hop over to Spawn Town, talk to Baldbeard, and explain a little bit about how our Spawn Town is going to go, at least what I have in my mind, and see what he thinks. Let's hop over there. Hey there, Baldbeard, how are you?
Ooh. Hey, doing okay.
Almost landed on you. That was a good jump.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of busy, and I know you and others have kind of been questioning me a little bit about what Spawn Town's going to be like and when you can put shops up and all that kind of stuff. And I'm afraid if we don't start putting shops up, then people are going to just start making too many farms on their own or just start giving stuff away.
Yep.
Hey, 601? You've been doing nothing but advancements.
I've been slacking.
That's
ahead of me.
Yeah, Sammy's ahead of you by 15 or so. Look at me, though. I just went over 400 the other day. I was so proud of myself. So, anyway.
Still behind Rosie.
Yeah, I saw her last video, and yeah, and based on what she did on her last video, calling me out all the time about my advancements and stuff, I figured I would show this real quick. We went and fought the dragon for the second time, which was great, and Rosie will admit that she's not very experienced with the dragon. She doesn't like doing it very much, and I think we're getting better, but I'm showing this. Looking back through my footage of the second dragon fight, I was wondering what I was seeing here with this bridge. Rosie misses the end crystal and decides to try to shoot arrows through iron bars. So I'm going to call her out on it. You have to break the iron bars or try a different method. So right here I also thought was funny because the dragon flies over her head, scares her to the point when she says, yep, nope, I'm done, and jumps down. Now, this is how you actually do it, Rosie, just as a learning moment. When you get up close to these, you can shoot underneath that little corner. And I missed once, and boom, there you go. Anyway, let's go over here. We can walk through right here and hop up here, and you can kind of see what I've been up to.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, quite a bit of stuff here going on. So what I need to explain to you and the rest of the server, all the peaches, is that what the colors basically are, and really there's not going to be too much of a difference in between red, blue, and yellow as far as shops or whatever you guys want to build. I was just thinking maybe it'd be kind of neat to, the types of shops. Maybe like yellows over here could be like a marketplace kind of thing, where maybe food or I don't know, stuff like that is maybe sold.
Okay.
Maybe blue is something else. I don't know. Maybe you guys kind of have free range on that. What do you kind of think about that?
I don't know what else you'd group with marketplace stuff like food. Like I know Travis was talking about doing like adventure items.
Oh,
I was
adventure
talking
items?
about doing
like, oh, you mean like shards and that kind of stuff?
like things you would find out and about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's talking about shards, but I think he was talking about more like gear for going on an adventure.
Okay, I can see. Yeah, I see your point. Like, and that's kind of what if you guys are talking, or if you guys really see this video and this explanation, you guys have all free range, and I'll be building some here and there too. But all the cobblestone, I think that's the biggest thing I want you guys to understand is the cobblestone is the pathways, and some of these little circles I have in here. I have some ideas for like maybe patios or pavilions or something like that I'll stick with the pathways. Not just make it one path or style path the entire time. So I'll take care of that.
Okay.
I'm going to go into F4
So
real quick. The free cam just kind of go above if you want to take a look at this. Whoa.
So the big blue rectangle there has a path going through it?
Of course you'd be the one you'd be the one to see that. I thought about putting a path under it to come out in that circle. But then I was also thinking that I really wanted the circle to get lined up with the path going up to my house, so that's why I did it there originally. Who knows? We're kind of free range at this. All right, so Baldbeard and I went on for about 2.5 hours last night talking about all this stuff. So obviously I gotta cut a bunch of footage and can't just throw that all in this video. So Peaches, all of you, what I want you to understand is the gray that you see down there, the cobblestone is mine. I'm going to try to do the pathway. This is going to be my mega build for the season, right? This is my mega base. I'm standing on top of my little starter house, which oversees my mega build. And everything behind you, the pathways, the terraforming. If you want to help with city parks and this and that and all those little ideas we got floating around, please feel free to do so. You can help me out with those things. We can talk about those things. But the yellow and the blue, not the red, that's Jade. Jade, get to building. I think you already have something that might fit there, so that's wonderful. But the yellow and the blue and any of the wool areas that I'm going to be laying out, and there's going to be many more that's going to disappear into the background over there, I think. And that's why it's my mega build, because it's just going to continuously go as the season goes on. Yeah, let's get this done. Let's get this started, everybody. So start building your shops. After talking with Baldbeard last night, I believe if I was to fly. I got wings. Over here, I think what he has done... Hey, there's a spitter. Hi, Spitter. Have I looked at Spitter yet? I look at you now. I need to go look at what that advancement is, because you got to look at all mobs or something like that with... I don't need that, and I don't need those. Although that one spider gave me 5 strings and 2 eyes. That was pretty good. Anyway, getting distracted. Baldbeard, tool and weapon shop. That's cool. He's going to put that right next to his... Stop flying. His armor shop, which makes sense. And then he was talking about a potion shop. Here it is right here. His potion shop. And putting them all next to each other, maybe make them similar builds next to Jade's big build here, which is already marked out right there with that sign. And I got to get to doing all these paths. So we've got a lot to do, and we will get to it. So before we get to that, and to finishing the Enderman Farm, we're going to see things like this pop up every once in a while, because there are advancements that require some really strange things. So if anybody has any questions about what things go on, let me know. I don't know what this block's about still. But while... Where is it at? I've got it somewhere in here. Yep, right here. While Baldbeard and I were talking last night and discussing many different things, I went to the Nether, and look, Nether ingots, Netherite scrap. I did some things. So it is time. I think we're going to get the advancement where we actually start upgrading our gear. And where is it's in here? I have a Dune armor trim. I have never put trim on armor yet. I have been waiting for the right moment. I didn't do it in Autocraft because I got way too busy. I haven't done it in Peaches SMP Season 2 because I don't think it was a thing. We were still on 119.4, and if it was a thing then... Oops. Didn't have the time to do it, I guess. But we are going to get a smithing table. Do I have one already? And we're going to put this stuff on our gear. We have a smithing table. This isn't permanent. I do need to build myself a bedroom or something like that where I have permanent stuff. And, how do I copy this? Because I can't just use that once. I got to put it on all my gear, but I can't copy that. Huh. All right, hang on. I'll be back. Okay, as I'm coming back, this is going to be a great view. I can't imagine all the different buildings that are going to be there taking up all that space. So that's going to be really cool. Got to get these pillagers in place, too. You are blocking my views, guy. Blocking my entries. Okay, I got sand. Is that how we do it? Sand and... Man, I have no clue. I thought this went here. And you put a piece of sand. And then you fill this with these. No. Do you... Sandstone. Sandstone. You got to have sandstone in the center. I'm glad I grabbed a stack of sand then. Because then I can do this. Give myself quite a bit. And how many can I get? I can only get 2 because of the diamonds. This is really expensive to do. So I am really happy that this was a decision. Oh! Cool. I haven't held diamonds in my inventory, a whole stack of diamonds in my inventory yet, so I just got 8 more, which is even greater. And look to the side, to the right. Rosie, I am now 7 ahead of you in advancement, so your last video is completely obsolete. Haha. Challenge accepted. Challenge 1. So how many can I get now? I can still only make 2. Why? Oh, because you have to have a stack here. So if I do this, which just got another advancement, and I put it back in so I can double it each time because of what's going on. Can I do it one more time? I can. So now I've got 8. Okay, perfect. Let's put all this stuff back. I still have almost a stack there. I'm only going to do 4 right now. I'm going to put these on there. Smithing table. So what do I do? Let's do the pants first, huh? If I do this, I got to make this into netherite gear first. Is that still how you do it? Just put 1 piece of netherite. Okay. Smithing template. Oh, the smithing template! They're making this so difficult. And I gotta... Wait, do I have a smithing template? Yes, I do. Can't you tell I've never done this before? I've never gone through this process. There's my smithing template. And it's gonna have to be copied. How do I copy it? Is it just netherrack? Because I got plenty of that. This is why I gotta set up a station to help do this, because this is unbelievable. It's not just netherrack. Well, what is it? Nether bricks? Oh, I don't have any... God bless. Gotta have the diamonds back in your inventory. And there it is. So it is just netherrack. I was right. So now we go 2, and then 4, and then 8. So now, now we have the exact same amount for each one. Where did I put it? I put it right in here. So I'm going to do that. So anytime I want to upgrade my armor, that's what it's going to cost. I need so many more diamonds. All right, so now I should be able to go, right? Smithing template, and my pants, and netherite. Or netherite leggings. Yay! Oh, it didn't give me an advancement. Oh, well, let's do it to the hat real quick. Let's do it to all of them real quick. Ooh, okay. So if you get the entire gear, you do get an advancement for it, and another netherite. I did gives you a nugget. Love it, or ingot. Excuse me. So when you do get all of your gear on, all netherite, it gives you another advancement. So now I'm up to 428. So Rosie's got some work cut out for her, which is great. And now how do I do the armor trim? I don't understand what the trim is. So this is put a smithing template here, or one of the trims. Okay, so now I just need a color. So I don't know what's gonna go good with this. Dune and peaches. Is there any peach colors? Let me find a color and we'll come back. Okay, we're gonna go orange. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do that because. Oh, I can't go orange. Oh, see, I still don't know anything about this. I am pathetic. Oh, by the way, I still have the remote controller from the NES 1984 1985 NES on the back, so really like that. I got to get that on a pair of wings so it looks better. Anyway, I'm going to go look up what actual colors I can do, and we're going to go from there. Sorry. Okay, so the first thing I guess I will look at is diamonds. Do I like the blue? Not really. I have other stuff here, right? Copper kind of looks like a peach, maybe? I don't know, maybe we'll do copper. Well, that is more of a peachy color. So maybe I'll finally have a use for copper. I mean, I like building with copper, but this is kind of neat. Again, once I do this, I don't think I can redo it, so... might try later. I could do red. I mean, red's a little bold in my opinion. But might be possible. Let's try it. Let's put this in there like that. I like this color better. I like the copperish color because it does kind of look peachy. Again, you could flex and put the diamond and the blue in there. Not really sure I like that. I'm going copper. It has been made. It has been made. It has been worn. That's there's a better view of this. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay, I think that's what we're going with. It kind of looks peachy. Is any more peachy than any of my other ones, at least. Let me do the rest of my gear real quick. Oh, and we also get another advancement for the full gear. So this is Dune armor for Dune peaches, kind of looking like a peach color using copper. And and here it is with my DP shirt on and my wings. So I like that. I like that pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We'll go with it. So obviously these are kind of expensive. I've used quite a bit of my diamonds to do all this, and I'm wondering if it'll be just as expensive or more expensive when Baldur's has a shop open, and eventually Rosie will put a shop together as well for books. Can I hit him from here? That was way off. Hey, got him. But anyway, when they get their shops open, I'll see what's going to be more expensive. Me doing all of my shulker full of gear my way, or... maybe I'll go sell netherite. Maybe I'll go get ancient debris and sell it. Ooh, I got a shop idea. So, there we have it. Finally upgraded armor. Now I just need to go get, like I was saying, a lot more netherite for tools and everything else, and we'll go from there. So this is awesome. We've done so much this episode already. Now let's jump back over and finish up the most perfect Enderman farm.
In the sand, in the blue dune bucket, in my hand. Transmission was going drive. Spider-Man was squinting out the sand in the sky. Spider-Woman in the screaming go, go, go. He's riding the accelerator down to the floor.
Okay, well, I am flying through the nether, not on the roof, but right up against the roof. I think Baldbeard made some tunnels here, and I really much appreciate it because, whoa, this tunnel here, no, there we go. This tunnel here goes all the way from my portal to the stronghold, which wasn't that far away. But as a player would want to go to the Enderman Farm, this is the path they would take. They pop out right here, which, again, thank you, whoever, maybe Baldbeard did this, I'm not sure. When you come through here, you spawn in a decorated area. Now, obviously, I don't know if anybody has any future plans to take this hallway further or to make a different style hallway to go to the end island to fight the dragon, but that's that way. But if you turn around, I used Tough Block. I love this combination. I played around with this combination of stripped spruce wood logs and tough in the basement of my spawn house, which it's not done, and you're going to see much more of that, but I wanted to really test it out and use it. And I love it. The different variants in the tough blocks look so good together. I mean, I typically don't like so much stone, so much brick, but I think this worked out real well. I do like the chains as well. And I made special banners. Thank you, Rosie. She knew I was doing something here at the or the Enderman Farm, so she decides to send me a banner design with the end eye, and I love it. So everybody, when you come this way, this is how you get to the Enderman Farm, and the only way to get to the Enderman Farm. And there's the hallway. A very long hallway. Again, banners, Enderman heads. I'm gonna just, and then I did this little chain trick, which I really enjoy. And then it just repeats itself every other one. So it is tall enough that you can fly. You gotta be careful, but you can do it. And as you come to the end, you will see the magical chapel of the Enderman Farm. This took some time to do. I mean, it was fun to do. I love the little arches, and this is kind of what you would see in chapels or in great halls and that kind of stuff. So I like that. I do have a specialty chandelier with banners hanging from it as well, and just decorated it all. So there you have it. The leaves are what they are. This is where that's what I use for the drop shaft to get the Enderman down to this area. And I decided that it looked kind of neat on the inside, and I just draped it around each side of what I'm calling the Enderman altar. In chests is here, crafting tables if you want it. I do need to get a bunch of iron so that maybe in one of these chests over here we put a bunch of anvils, so we can use those as your levels are increased. And all you have to do is flick this on, and you get all the Endermen that you want, and they're all one hit. So I love it. I did not put any kind of dropper system underneath here for a reason. The biggest reason is you don't need it. I mean, it's nice to have sometimes, but these Endermen don't hurt you as long as you don't, So you can go in and you can gather all the Enderman eye or Enderman heads and that kind of stuff, and it's really no big deal. And when you're done, just flip the switch back and they all fall, so we don't cause any lag. And yes, your inventory is going to be full of stuff, and you can just put them over here in the chest. We've already got a couple chests full already. Oh, look at that. So if you ever need Enderman eyes, this is where you come to. I put the Enderman heads, up here. I don't have any this time. But we are going to fill all these chests up just for fun. So I can go from 0 to 30 levels in, under a minute, really, or right around a minute with this farm. It's the only thing I'm thinking about making it better is maybe to take, and maybe I'll challenge one of the other Peaches to do this, is to take these 2 chests out, maybe even half a chest here, make a 3x2 door where you can walk through and have an enchantment area off to the side so that you can get all the levels you want and go over to the enchant. I typically wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe early on, but this kind of build isn't an early game kind of build. I had to get a lot of tough for this, a lot of diamond hunting to find the tough. So that kind of goes hand in hand, which is where the deep slate roof comes from. But yeah, this is a little bit further into the game, kind of farm, and by then I'm done enchanting anyway because of books and villagers. But hey, Blazing Caves is still a thing, right? We're still getting the advancements, which, by the way, Rosie, you're behind by 14, so finally passed you again. But really, with all the advancements that we have to do a lot of enchanting and use those tables and all that kind of stuff, so maybe it's still nice to have. So if one of you want to try your hand at building in this style, I would challenge you to come in here and right behind me put a door. right here somewhere, with a little room that kind of matches this style, and you can get all your enchantments that you want. So thank you so very much for joining me on episode 3. We were able to take the idea of an Enderman farm and take it to what I would consider to be the perfect Enderman farm. It's all-encompassing. You feel immersed in the world itself, and you can get all the levels that you want. So join me again as we develop episode 4 and we keep playing with all these wonderful peaches on this server. Have a great one, guys. I will talk to you later.
Peaches for free. Millions of